This week, we've been telling you how to get a good sleep, but this morning, we're going to talk about our dreams. Shelby Harris is a clinical psychologist and a spokesperson and director of Sleep Health for Sleepopolis. Shelby, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for having me.
Of course, thanks for coming. So, I think dreams are kind of this ephemeral thing that we don't quite understand. Why do we dream, and is it necessary for our bodies?
Yeah, the reason, like the exact reasoning we're still learning a lot about, but there are three things that we think about when we're dreaming, and one is memory processing. So I always think about dreams like a filing cabinet. So your brain is trying to figure out, what do I need to remember and make a file for? And what do I need to shred? We can't remember everything in our daily life. Then it's emotion processing. So we find that when people are deprived of REM sleep especially, they are more irritable, they have more depression, anxiety, and also it's preparation for the future. So you're making a file for if something happens, what do I do for it again in the future? So those are the three main functions that we think of when we're dreaming.
Well, while those dreams are occupying our minds, physically, what's happening to our bodies?
I find it really fascinating. So one of the biggest things that happens is dreaming mostly happens in REM sleep. You can dream in other stages, but in REM sleep, that's rapid eye movement sleep. Your brain is extremely active. People call it deep sleep. It is the furthest thing from deep sleep, actually. So it's very active sleep. One thing that happens is your brain is active, but your prefrontal cortex is turned off. So what that means is that all the crazy things we dream about, we don't really judge it. Like I'm flying. We don't really think anything.
Actually really cool.
Our judgment part of our brain is actually turned off during that time. And then also the other cool thing is that your body is turned off when you're dreaming so that you don't act out your dreams. It's a protective factor. So active brain, body turned off.
That's really cool.
You mentioned REM sleep just really quickly. How do you get to REM sleep?
So REM sleep just naturally happens throughout the night. We cycle throughout multiple sleep stages: deep sleep, light sleep, REM sleep. And there are certain things that could impact the REM sleep or the dreaming sleep especially that you get. So if you drink a lot of alcohol, you might not get as much REM sleep. Certain medications might have you not get as much REM sleep. So there are certain things that can impact REM sleep, but you just naturally go into it throughout the night.
I feel like sometimes I have dreams where it's like, oh yeah, all those things happened the day before. My brain is just processing. Sometimes, like I was telling you guys, which is always so fun when somebody tells you their dreams, like just a wild nightmare-y kind of night. What outside factors impact the type of dreams you have? Like medicine, alcohol?
So exactly. So alcohol, medicine, sleep deprivation is a really big one. So we have something called REM rebound. So if you haven't been sleeping much, your body has a natural mechanism to get more REM. So if you've been sleep deprived, some people will say, oh my gosh, I started having these really vivid dreams out of nowhere. Stress, anxiety, depression, trauma, but certain medications can really cause vivid dreams. Even things like melatonin, for some people, they actually have really vivid dreams on, even though they're taking it for sleep.
Yeah.
What about when you're having, say, the same dream over and over, recurring dreams, like you're being chased or your teeth?
You didn't do your math homework and you haven't been to class all year.
What is that?
I know, I have that dream of going to class and I haven't been there at all. There's an exam.
You forgot to drop the class.
I know. We are actually hardwired to have very similar dreams. Which is very strange. We don't really always interpret them, but what I think is it's signaling some sort of stress that's going on in your life. So I think if you think about it, you'll notice that there's some stress and it should be a signal for you to like start paying attention to what's going on in your life.
Okay.
I mean, let's say your dreams or your nightmares, I guess in some cases, let's say they become a bit much, maybe all consuming. Maybe you're thinking about them when you wake up. Like how can you fix that?
Yeah,
how do you even know it's a problem?
Yeah, that's when people actually come to someone like myself or a sleep center, is that they find that their dreams are so vivid that they wake up in the morning and they don't feel like they actually slept, or they feel unrefreshed. So if that's happening a lot. And then the people that really often come is because they're having nightmares. So nightmares can be due to many things: stress, trauma, anxiety, sleep apnea treatments. Sometimes sleep apnea itself can worsen it. So then there are good treatments. We have medications and also something called imagery rehearsal therapy. So don't ignore it if you find that it's really impacting your ability to sleep or fear of sleep.
Shelby, during the commercial break, I want Dylan to tell you about the dream she had last night. And maybe you can provide some therapy.
It was a weird one. It was weird.
For sure, anytime.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.